So this video is just going to be really towards any fighting game player. If you play Smash, Street Fighter, what have you, regardless of your skill, regardless of how long you've been playing or just how deep you are in your journey. And it's basically just this concept of playing under pressure and how that can help you improve. You know, there's a saying, and it's something like stress makes diamonds. And I really like that, and I super agree with that. And I think the more we can deal with stress and the better we can play under pressure, and finding ways to add pressure onto our sets can greatly help us improve as players. Okay, let's run some hypotheticals. So bear with me, here we go. So you're an aspiring melee player and you're practicing your tech skill and you're in your room and you're the only person in the house, or you're the only person in the room, whatever, and you're practicing and you're like the best player in the world, right? Like your tech skill is so good, you're hitting all your things with 100% consistency. But then go to your local, and then why is it that in your loser's final set or something that now all of a sudden you cannot perform that tech skill with 100% consistency? Well, we all know, right? It's like you're under stress and there's a bit of pressure and there's something on the line and you're more prone to mess up. And I think that's very natural. Let's turn the dial a little bit more and increase the pressure. We'll say now you're at your national and now you're fighting to get out of your pools and you're not hitting your tech with 100% consistency, right? It's like, oh, what happened? It's like, you know, you're the best player in the world when you're in your room, but now you can't hit that tech that you used to get, 100% of the time. Say you're only doing it 93% of the time or whatever. I'm just making up the number. You can increase the pressure even more. Say you're playing on stage now, and now you have a bunch of people watching, say there's like thousands of people on the stream watching you, and, the crowd's going nuts and this and that, and you might not hit that tech with 100% consistency, right? It's like, you're hitting your ledge dashes in your room perfectly, but now all of a sudden you're not. And you SD and everyone thinks you suck. So in those kind of high pressure situations, or in those situations where the stress is also high, so say it's like, last hit, last stock, game 3, and sometimes it just kind of comes down to who can just stay more composed. And it's in those moments where you're actually leveling up and you might not know it in the moment, but that's when you're getting stronger, and that is what helps you improve in the game, is being in those situations. I think for a lot of players, we get comfortable playing friendlies over and over and over again, and it's good, it's good practice. There's definitely value in it, right? But at the same time, when we think about improvement, playing friendlies all the time is not going to get you to improve, though. You need to have something on the line. And I think we talk about like things that can add pressure. So things like money matches and things like just playing in bracket, playing in your, when you're in losers, there's a little bit more pressure on the line. You're playing for your tournament life, really. And even things like crew battles. I know crew battles was sort of a lost, kind of forgotten format, and people don't really do crews anymore at tournaments. But the thing is, the nice value about crews, though, is that you're playing under pressure, though, because you're not just playing for yourself, you're playing for the team, and nobody wants to let their teammates down, so you want to perform well. Like, you kind of just naturally want to do well, and so it's a good way to actually play under pressure. Crews is really undervalued for that reason. It's really easy to be stuck in your comfort zone by playing friendlies over and over. And I would argue that just playing with a little bit on the line can increase your rate of improvement. It's really easy to shy away from a money match. And I know it takes a bit of courage and bravery to accept money matches, for sure. But I honestly think money matches are a great way for improvement. If you got some value out of it, throw me a like, subscribe, etc. You guys already know. So yeah, let's get it. Let's go. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.